Almost 425 degrees. You can hear the ribs in there just sizzling. These guys are going to be really tasty. Chimney oven ribs. That's kind of scary. What did that? Was that a bear? Raccoon maybe? Well, hey, hey, hey. Welcome back, everybody. Back to the bush. Quite a radical difference over being here last weekend. When I pulled in here last weekend, it was 19 degrees. This weekend, right now, it's 1 degree outside, 1 degree inside. So the party's over, and the cold weather is finally here. Brought the cats with me. They'd be fine. They got lots of fur on them, obviously, and it won't take long to warm this place up in here. No big plans for this weekend, but what I am going to do is do some cooking with the chimney oven, hopefully, and a little bit later I am going to, it's already 3:45, I'm hoping to make my supper tonight in this oven, possibly. This thing works the best in a situation like now, where I'm warming up the camp, so I can get this stove going pretty hard, and the oven will get pretty hot. Once the camp is hot, the problem is getting the stove hot enough to get the oven hot. The camp gets so hot that it's almost unbearable in here. So this thing actually works the best when the stove hasn't been going, obviously. And I'm going to have to go outside, and this time of year I normally burn a lot more of just pallet wood. I cut up a lot of old pallets and slab wood. I got a load of slab wood this year, just cedar slab. Well, that stuff is great for burning when you're just trying to warm it up like this. So it's nice to have you guys back. Again, the weather totally different this week. It was way colder, or way warmer last week, and the temperature just literally bottomed out here last week, and it did that pretty much right across, I guess, the Canada, Ontario, right across the states. So, you know, it's November 18th today, so it should be starting to cool off, right? Summer's over, and again, we had such a long, beautiful summer this year that it's definitely not worth complaining about, because it was amazing weather. That most motorcycles just got off the road last week, so. And I'm hoping to maybe get out of mine again someday. You never know. It'll be my dirt bike, probably be the DRZ. It won't be the other one. I won't be bringing it here, but we get a warm day. It's plugged in the shed with a battery tender on it now, meaning I can go out at any time and the battery will be fully charged. So yeah, it's only 2 degrees in here, 1 degree outside. This is the weekend. I got to drain my water system out, and again, it's crazy that I've still got water in that tank right now. And what I got to do, drain that all out, and I'm back to my, bucket system, which is fine for the winter. It's all I need here. I can flush the toilet, I can shower, I can filter it for, cooking even with it. So that's going to be my next step here. I got to go fill the bird feeders. The squirrels are out there going all over the place looking for their dinner already. And I'm going to go and fill them up, and then I'm going to get some buckets of water, bring them in and all that. And my water's probably frozen. I doubt my toilet will flush right now. Let me go see here. Not sure if I have any water or not. Probably not. Yeah, it's frozen outside. You can hear the pump is running, but there's no water going through, meaning the water line going from my water tank to the building is frozen outside now. It'll start freezing up this time of year. I used to push it every year, and I'd go out there and thaw that line. I could get the water working again, but it's going to freeze again tonight and tomorrow morning, and I'm just going to end up destroying something. So it's all PEX plumbing under here, which is nice, because anybody that would know, that PEX stuff is, it won't break like a copper pipe, and it's really easy to replace if a piece does have to be replaced. So just me and the kitties here for now, but I will report back in a little bit. I'm going to go outside with my bin here. I'm going to load that up with pallet wood and just some stuff I can burn for now and try to warm this place up. There. Now we got some water once again. It's not really that bad to do. I'm pretty used to it by now. Yeah, my usual routine of putting everything away when I get here. You got to light the pilot lights on my propane stove. You have to do that every week, and you turn them off. You turn the gas off and you leave. What this stove is what they call a pilot model, meaning it doesn't need electricity to run. So that's why it's such a sweet old stove. And all you do is bring you over here a little closer and show you how this one works. Get out my lighter. I turn 2 burners on. That just purges the propane, gets the air all out of the line. You give it a minute, turn them off. This top lifts right up. There's a pilot light right here. See that burning there, guys? And there's one right here. There, see that? I don't know if you guys can see those or not. Probably from here, that little tiny flame. That's all you need, that when you turn the burner on, it goes through. Isn't that neat, the way that works? In the back one, this flame stays burning, and as soon as the gas goes into that burner, it draws it right in, it lights it. So, pretty neat, eh? There, that's all you do for that. Now, there's another one down underneath that I have to literally lay down on the floor to light for the oven. And if you forgot about this, technically there's going to be propane gas leaking under here right now, but it's such a small amount, it's not much more than this lighter. But once you get it going like that, easy as that, you get anywhere near it, it'll light. This even has a broiler on the bottom, this old oven. This thing works so nice. It's kind of neat. It's a full size, it's a 36-inch oven, full size propane oven that I got for 50 bucks. And it come out of actually the bowling alley in my local town where I live, so it's kind of cool. This thing is like 30, 35, 40 years old. Still works like the day it was made. You gotta love the old equipment, eh? I'm actually gonna make a coffee here now and then sit down in a bit. Well, there you go, everybody. I have, stove is going. It's warming up nice. It's 8 degrees in here so far. Bird feeders are full. Stove is lit, the pilots. When it gets a little warmer, I'm going to dig out my meal for the night that's going to go in there. And I might even cook on that tomorrow night too. I brought just some pre-cooked ribs. Hate to disappoint you. It's kind of like ones I did here a little while back. They're nothing fancy. They're cheap, they're easy, and they're down and dirty and quick. So with an actual everything salad I'm going to have on the side this time. I had my dill pickle one last week, which is really friggin' good. Well, everything. I like everything bagels, and why not? How much better could it be? Let's have an everything salad with the everything. And the birds are here, starting to eat already. It was hilarious. The minute I come in here, I film it every time doing the bird feeders, I know, and I'm not gonna, but as soon as I walked out and started heading down across that way, across the steps over here, there was a squirrel sitting right over here just waiting. And he was literally climbing all over everything while I was trying to fill those feeders. So I actually, you know, the humane guy that I am, I actually left him some out there so he can have a little bit of a snack later. You know, it's only fair. They come and they want it here, so, you know. Hate to start feeding the rodents, but as long as they stay out of here, I got no problem. I've never had one in this building yet. I had a couple mice in here back in the spring. They get up in the ceiling and they're gone. Fred caught a couple mice in here, actually. That cat's pretty good. He can mouse. And, you know, if nothing else, he's good for a mouser. He's going to dominate the world, but he's scared of everything, poor little Fred. So I've never seen a cat so timid for, you know, he's 3 years old now. So, and Daisy, she's fearless. So the two of them are so opposite that it's pretty cool. And she has tamed him down so much to have her around him now, the two of them. It was cool. I was sitting on the ferry coming over here just tonight, and I look in the crate, there she is giving him a bath. So she's laying there, Fred, he's got his eyes half shut, and he's just kind of grinning, right? If a cat could grin, Daisy giving him a bath. So those two are best buddies already. It's nice to see. But I'm going to enjoy my coffee here for a little bit. And then once it gets a bit warmer, it's only 9 in here. Once it gets about 15 or so, then I'm probably going to throw the ribs in. It's already up to 350 degrees in here now, so she's getting pretty friggin' hot. So that's, you got to like it. Proud of that old thing. So let me show you here just to prove it. I don't know if you guys can see inside here or not. Maybe. I'm sure you will. Watch this. You guys see that? That's 350 degrees right there. That's not bad. That's all those ribs need. Again, you're not cooking. Whoops. Again, you're not cooking them. You just got to warm them up. So, well, everybody, it's up to 12 degrees in here. It's actually a little over 400 in there. These are my ribs, which are going to be wonderful in there, I think. Going to heat them up. I don't know if I'll eat them all. Probably not, but they say 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm going to put them in here. Actually 20 to 25 minutes it says. So we're going to throw them right in there. Because it's over 400. Wow, it's hot in there, Lo. It's really hot in there. Let me see if I can get in and show you guys. Look at that. That's pretty warm. That's pretty warm. There the ribs are going. That's almost 425 is where it's at. Perfect. They say 375 on those ribs, but it's not going to hurt them any. Make them a little hotter. So keep an eye on that now. So about 20 minutes or so. These are going to be really tasty. It's nice to have you guys back again in the woods, as usual. I'm still having my coffee. Crazy Daisy is sitting on the chair here. She's just living the dream, as she always does when she gets here. It's nice and warm. The cats love the heat. Like I say, it's up to 12, and it won't be long. It'll be up to 22 in here. I like to warm it up pretty good in here in the evenings. It stays hot overnight in here, which is nice. And again, tomorrow, got to drain my water tank. I drain my water lines. Start putting antifreeze in the toilet, and that when I leave again, plumber's antifreeze, I dump it right in the bowl. And again, you guys saw earlier, I just get the buckets of water. One of those buckets will actually flush 3 times. 3 to 4 times I can flush a toilet. So what I already hauled in, what I already hauled in will actually last me all weekend easily, especially when I'm here alone. The cats, they don't use much, so they're pretty easy on water. I got to start shingling the back wall. That's supposed to be my fall project. I don't want to. I'm not in shingle mode anymore. That was this summer, and you know, I got to get her done. I'm going to start picking away at it a little bit here, a little bit there, and that. It's nice to have, you know, the inspiration, whatever, to do it. And I'm not inspired to do a whole lot here lately, so. But I'll try to, you know, give myself a kick in the butt and see if I can start working at her. I went at it pretty hard here this summer to get, you know, the end walls and all that all shingled and the gable ends and that done. And once you put the power tools away and all the tools, not that you need a lot of power tools for shingles, but once you put all your tools away, it's hard to get them back out, especially once it's getting colder out. But probably next week. I don't think I'll pick away at it. I mean, I could even start tomorrow on it. I doubt it. I might do a little bit out there. But even the trim work, put the trim up and could do a couple rows of shingles. Who knows? I'll see what the weather's like and what I'm feeling like tomorrow. So down to -1 outside, starting to cool off a little bit. Don't know how cold it's going to be here tonight, but it's going to be colder for sure. But I'll talk to you guys in a bit here once my ribs are almost done. These are going to be really good, I think. Temperature check right now in there, guys, 375. That's where it's, no, I'm lying to you, 425. You can hear them just bubbling in there. They are going to be tasty. Chimney Oven ribs. Doesn't get much better than that, does it? Yeah, baby. Well, it's the time, my friends. This is done in here. Oh yeah, look at those. Look at that just boiling in there. Can you see that? How hot that is? Chimney Oven ribs. How nice are those? That is what this is all about. This thing works perfect when you're warming the place up like this. Perfect situation to do it. Wow, the steam is still rolling off these guys. These are going to be tasty, these ribs. And this is, again, they call it everything salad. So I hope you guys are having something good for dinner tonight too, because this is going to be very tasty, I think. It just works so awesome, it really does, because you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone when you're using that rig, because right now it's already up to 15 degrees in here. Supper's done, 5:15. Timing was perfect, actually, on that. And I didn't even finish my coffee yet. I'm going to try my salad. Yeah. Well, that's nice stuff. I'm going to try one of these ribs, too. They look pretty good. My goodness. Maybe some weekend I'll make some from scratch for you guys. Oh my God, they were good. That is really good. You would laugh, I bought these at Walmart. I've been buying these every now and then because they're a good quick Friday night dinner at Sobeys and different grocery stores and paying considerably more money. I was going by the cooler at Walmart the other day, saw these, and they're literally like $6.99, and it's a big rack of ribs, and they're freaking tasty. They're really good. Very impressed. Really good. Not bad at all. Well worth that money. Well, I'm not going to film my whole meal, but I'll be back to talk to you guys in a while. Would you look at that? I'm going to finish these. They're so tasty. I left them in the oven to warm up or to stay hot. Look how nice that is. Isn't that perfect, eh? Couldn't be any better than that, boys. Wow, back to finishing my coffee. Just finished my dinner. I want to tell you guys, those were awesome. I thought, they're going to be cheap ones. There might be a weird flavor or something to them, right? They were almost like a sweet and sour, but they weren't that sweet either, but they were just enough. They were really, really good for something I brought at Walmart. Great value, I think, or something. Whatever their brand is, they have like a no-name brand that they sell at Walmart. Now, I'd show you guys the box, but I threw it in the fire, so I already burned it. It is still, well, it's warming up in here nice, it's up to 16. And it is still 350 degrees in that chimney oven. Isn't that crazy? And the camp is warming up. I've already backed the fire down a bit. It's not going quite as hard as it was. But I love that thing. It works so well. I want to build a 2.0 version. I've already thought this one over a little bit. And a buddy of mine, and this was quite an idea, and you tell me this wouldn't be kind of interesting. A buddy of mine said, well, why wouldn't you put a couple doors inside you could open up? Double it as a smoker. How would that work? Thing is, where do I put them? On the bottom, on the top, on the sides, on the sides. If I had a door, like put a piece of screen or something, I guess, I don't think it's going to fill the creosote, but have a door on each side, so, and then you could put like maple wood in the stove, I guess, and let her go for a few hours. Could I smoke stuff in there? I could definitely get it hot enough. Maybe it's too hot. And that's the problem. It's probably not going to smoke it. It's going to cook it, I guess. But again, I can run it at a lower temp. I don't have to have it at 425 degrees like today. Like it's already starting to back down. It's 300, I think it's 350 still. But I think a smoker is supposed to run about 250. So the idea is there. The potential's there. You could, but I think a smoker takes hours and hours and hours, I believe, too. So it'd be a lot of monitoring. I don't know if it'd be worth it, but it'd be kind of neat if a guy could do it. Is incorporate, again, a couple doors on the inside wall. So once you open them, the smoke is going to circulate in through that box. Because right now, no smoke actually gets to your food. So it's just quite an idea a friend of mine gave me there. Different. I'm not going to do a whole lot this evening. I'm going to kick back. I'm going to actually, it's 20 to 6. I think around 6 o'clock, I'm going to release a video on YouTube for people to watch and that. Hopefully they'll like it. Go on and check for comments and all that. It's nice because when I'm here, I don't have Wi-Fi, but what I do is I turn my phone on as a wireless hotspot. And I've got I'm good enough, not great, but I have good enough cell phone that I can actually go online. And again, I've got my Roku box here with my TV. Little Roku, they call it here, with a remote control and everything. And I can sit here. I turn my phone on again to a wireless hotspot. And I've got a pretty good data plan on the phone. So that way I can watch Netflix. I can watch YouTube, Tubi, anything else that you can get. Or you download the apps onto this TV unit. And then again, you can go and use all the different ones. Amazon Prime videos, they're all on there. And I've never even watched an Amazon Prime video. But it's kind of crazy because if I come here alone many weekends, I won't even turn it on. I can sit here in the quiet. I don't even have the radio going. I don't even have that on. The peace and serenity of this place sometimes is just what a person needs to go to. And there's too much noise out there in the real world now. And it's nice to get away from all that and just peace and quiet. And me and my kitties. Something to say for that, I think. But anyway, I will probably report back to you guys a bit later. Getting closer to bedtime. It's only 20 to 6. So I'll talk to you guys a bit later on. Well, there you go, guys. Supper is all done. Again, that was really good. It is 7 o'clock at night now. I am going to just kick back here, I guess, and probably throw a few files together in one of my first videos. Makes it easy. Again, if I come here alone, it gives me time. I can just work on them when I get here in the evening before I go to bed, take a couple hours, throw a video together, edit it, most of it out, and, do all the editing that you have to do. There's a bit of work to it. And if you guys like this content, please like and subscribe to the videos and like the videos. And share them too if you would, and help me build up this community channel a little bit more. And it's wonderful to have. I'm getting new ones every week. The number's ticking up every day, and even through the week it's right around normally when you launch a new video and you get a few, but it goes progressively every day. And what is crazy, and I don't know to this day, that chimney oven video, if anybody's looked at it, went viral. It built my whole channel, one video. Got me a pile of subscribers off of one. And it's the algorithms. I don't know if you guys understand how this works, and maybe I shouldn't talk about it, but I will. I mean, it's public knowledge. Why not, right? Something to rant about. If you can massage that algorithm and get that to promote your videos, you can do quite well on here. And that, for whatever reason, is still getting promoted. The video I made last January, the audio was terrible in it. I'm using a wireless mic now. Works way better as far as audio. You guys got to admit that. And the funny part is I filmed that with my freaking cell phone. And that video to date has had over 270,000 views now. One video on my channel. So I wish I could get a few of them to do that, right? And again, hopefully tonight's maybe with my cooking my ribs and that. And to get attracted on YouTube, it takes a good thumbnail. Your picture that you look at, and for some reason this is a very unique unit. You don't see this a lot, but again, it's not just that. It's whatever the YouTube machine, the computers. It's all AI that runs it all now, and the algorithm they call it. And if you can get it to promote you, it will just it depends on how many expressions it is. They call it impressions. They go off how many impressions, and that means how many times it's actually shown that video that people can click on it to watch it, right? And that video has had 5 million now, something like that. Insane. So in my other videos, some of them only get 500 or 600 views. So you know what? It humbles me down too. And I knew when that one went viral right off the bat, I was afraid that it's going to be hard to actually, come back and do that again and get one that goes bigger. You always want growth in anything you do. And it's just like playing baseball, I guess. And, a foul ball and you hit a home run right out of the park, man. And that's what that was. So, and to this day, again, that video is still getting a lot of views. Me doing pizza in that back in January. So hopefully I can replicate that, another one, and maybe get her to go viral again. But like and subscribe, share these videos. And I'm going to kick back again and edit one, I guess, for a little bit now. And I think I'll talk to you guys in the morning, probably having my coffee or maybe making breakfast or maybe doing both. So we'll talk to you in a little while. Morning again, everybody. It is 7:30 in the morning here. I actually slept quite good. -8 outside right now. That's a little chilly. It is 18 Fahrenheit is what that is. And it's 66 in here right now. It's 19 degrees. Pretty comfortable morning inside. Anyway, I just noticed looking out the window here, I had to go out and have a look at something. Something screwed with one of my bird feeders last night. The little cabin feeder over here. You guys check this out. Hope it wasn't a bear this close to the camp. Could have been. I don't know, boys. That's strange. You guys check this out. Man, it is cold out. It is friggin' cold out. Look at this. Why is this like that? It's almost torn off there. The roof is on the ground down here. There's not a bit of seed left in it, and it spun right around that it was almost, yeah, the screw is even 2/3 pulled out of there. Not a bit of seed left in it. That's kind of scary. What did that? Was that a bear? Raccoon, maybe? Wow. Makes me a little uneasy to think. whatever it was, it didn't get at the other bird feeders anyway. You guys see that smoke coming off the chimney? Look how calm it is. Isn't that crazy? There's no wind at all this morning, eh? What an absolutely, it's chilly, but an absolutely beautiful morning here right now, guys. That's weird. Something really reefed on that because the screw is even pulled up out some. I had that screwed down tight so it wouldn't go anywhere. So something really come onto that. Could have been a bear. I've seen bears go after bird feeders, but you know, I don't see any scat around here, as they call it. Not that you will all the time, but that's a mystery to ponder. Oh well, I'm gonna go back in. It's getting chilly out here, and yeah, what a frosty morning. Beautiful, beautiful, calm, clear. It's gonna be a nice day. It's gonna go up to 4 degrees, I think, is all it's gonna get up to today. So I'm gonna have some fun. It's gonna take a while if I can even drain my water, because it's all gonna be frozen right now. So the tank will be good. I can drain the tank, but to drain the water lines is gonna be harder because they're gonna be froze. But anyway, for now, I'm gonna cut this video off. Done enough for one video, I guess, and I am going to have another one. I'm going to make another one here later today, so draining my water system and all that. So anyways, it was wonderful to have all you guys here, as it always is, and I'm going to go back in and warm up. You know, the smoke going up off of that chimney, isn't that cool? You guys can see that or not? You know what? Just try to live simply, remain grateful, and, you know, be kind to somebody today. The world needs it.